this number is only in respect of our learning programs only. The achievement not only underscores our dedication to fostering a culture of peace, reinforces KIPTC's reputation as a leader in peace and security education on the continent. We have also earmarked on initiatives for an e-learning option for academic programs. We run academic programs aimed at equipping students with the academic and analytical tools and skills required to ensure a stress-free and a developmentally sustainable world. Academic programs include Master of Arts in Conflict, Peace and Security, Executive Master of Arts in Conflict, Peace and Security, as well as Master of Arts in Gender, Peace and Security Management. And I would like to challenge each and every one of you who is interested in the peace and security space to undertake to offer one of our courses. Since taking over, I have insisted on putting a number of these programs in the e-learning space to encourage as many people as possible to take advantage of the opportunity to enhance their peace and security awareness through webinars and other such programs. I want to, at this stage, even add up that we are taking initiatives to run first degree courses in the various areas of peace and security space in the very near future. The initiative is designed to cater for the needs of professionals who are unable to participate in online training due to geographical, financial, or time constraints. By offering flexible and accessible learning options, we hope to democratize education and empower a wider audience to benefit from our expertise in peace and security. By the same means, we also hope to derive optimum satisfaction by bringing our flagship dialogue program, the Kofi Annan Peace and Security Forum, CAPS Forum, to the doorsteps of our numerous participants who might otherwise have missed the opportunity to participate. The CAPS Forum, which is chaired by the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Forces, is attended by certain and former heads of state, high representatives from the UN, AU, ECOWAS, members from academia, civil society organizations, and high-profile security personnel and other distinguished dignitaries. The aim is to brainstorm on carefully selected topical issues in the society and the environment, all aimed at making our world a better place and providing a critical environment for national development. The theme for the 2024 CAPS Forum, which was held in February, was Migration and Societal Resilience in a Multipolar World Order, Addressing Conflicts and Building Peace. And here we had the President of Ghana being the chairman attending, and there were about 4 former heads of states and also about 4 former vice presidents from the continent. Participants in this program are invited to participate in the next forum as our guests, either physically or virtually, to join in providing answers to some of the situations that hold our society back from realizing its potential as a people. The center prides itself to be the first training institution to establish a Women Peace and Security Institute to champion the cause of the dynamic and evolving framework established by the UN Resolution 1325 on the rights of women and other related matters. Since I took over that for me, it is critical to engage the youth in matters that concerns peace and security, not for democratic considerations, but because they possess a collective positive potential that, if tapped could endure to the benefit of the state and society. At the KIPTC, therefore, we have taken to make youth issues our issue. To this effect, we have expanded the scope of our Women, Peace and Security Institute to encompass the youth, which remains a critical component for the attainment of national cohesion and development. The institute, therefore, now called Women, Youth, Peace and Security Institute, and it's geared towards according the youth the recognition, engagement, empowerment that can enhance their self-confidence to become useful members of the society. We also believe that the youth owe to themselves and the larger community a commitment to peace, social justice, a life that is free from the kind of social vices that expose them to drugs, diseases, and criminality. We are therefore leveraging on the technology to preach peace to our youth, to avoid violent extremism, for example, by belonging to the circle of youth builders, youth peace builders who rather choose the path of social development instead of anarchy and mayhem. Thankfully, technology affords us the capacity to reach as many of them across the social divide as possible. I think technology is also able to mobilize the youth to force our leaders to do the right thing, as is happening in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, at KIPTC, we understand the importance of creating visibility for all our programs and activities. Last year, the KIPTC organized its maiden e-learning awareness forum on the topic, the future of KIPTC learning, developing capacities through innovative learning technologies. The forum brought together various stakeholders in the e-learning ecosystem with the objective of raising awareness and increasing visibility of our digital learning solution to our internal and external partners. Going forward, I anticipate a rapid expansion of our e-learning initiatives to overcome any significant hurdle, including technological infrastructure limitations, varying digital literacy levels among participants, and the need for continuous adaptation to evolving pedagogical methodologies. Situations like these underscore the importance of robust support mechanism and strategic management in ensuring the sustained effectiveness of digital education platforms. Beyond education, our e-learning initiatives might be able to significantly contribute to advancing peace and security in Africa by equipping peacekeepers and security professionals with advanced skills and knowledge. We endeavor to empower them to navigate complex challenges in conflict zones and promote sustainable peacekeeping efforts across the continent. Our courses such as protection of civilian causes, criminal justice, executive course, investigating sexual and gender-based violence, preventing and countering violent extremism and terrorism, maritime security and transnational crime course, and a host of others are delivered by well-resourced and highly experienced facilitators. Looking forward, my strategic objectives for the next 5 years include expanding our course offerings, enhancing our technological infrastructure, and deepening our engagement with stakeholders, such as the KNUST. We are committed to staying at the forefront of digital education by continuously evolving our methodologies and embracing emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, virtual realities, and then data analytics. Ladies and gentlemen, the strategic management of e-learning at KIPTC is not merely about embracing technological advancement. It is also about leveraging them to foster positive change and sustainable development across Africa. As we navigate the complexities of the digital age, let us remain steadfast in our commitment to collaboration, inclusivity, innovation, creativity, and strategy. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the KNUST and the e-Learning Center for hosting this transformation conference. Together, let us continue to advocate, innovate, and inspire as we pave the way for a future where education driven by technology serves as a catalyst for peace and prosperity for all. I thank you for your attention.
Well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Major Johnny. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to studying something at your place. Thank you very much. Well, before I continue, let's welcome our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Rita Kosia-Dixon, who just joined us. We'd like to officially welcome all our dignitaries who are here with us today. Thank you so much for joining us for the closing ceremony. Well, during the opening ceremony, our very hard-working planning committee promised all participants some very mouth-watering prizes for the poster presentations and others. So I'm going to call the director for the e-learning center, Professor Eric Appel Asante, to do us the honor of presenting the awards. And we have all the assistants who are going to help him. I hope you're well. Congratulations on an amazing conference. Give me a round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. We want to thank you for your participation thus far. Dear Vice Chancellor, permit me to announce the awards that we are here for. We have the Best Poster Presentation category, and then we have the Best Oral Presentation Award. Then we also have another category of award which our partners, MasterCard Foundation, together with the AgriConnect initiative, have introduced. Just last night, they want to award 5 females who are in agriculture, studying agric, who are riding on digital technologies to learn, and who, for the absence of these technologies, might not be performing well. And so that is that category that we're going to also give within this period. It was a very interesting category to select the pool from, and we relied heavily on the examination office, and we were able to select the top 5, best 5 female students. So we based on what the examination officers assisted us with, based on what audit has verified. And then we have selected these, submitted by the Office of the Provost. Then we would also have the honor of presenting awards to outstanding e-learning educators, lecturers in KNUST who have done extremely well utilizing the KNUST e-learning management system in teaching our students. We would also award the e-learning students, outstanding e-learning students, to students who have excelled in learning as we use the online systems to teach. Then there is the retiree award, which will be given to our outstanding e-learning educator who is on retirement. So that would also be given. And then the last category as the one that is going to be given to an exemplary e-learning administrator who has done so well. So we'll start with the Best Poster Presentation Award. So the Best Poster Presentation Award is given to, this poster was presented by two people, and their topic was Building Resilient Administrative Ecosystem Through a Collaborative Digital Culture, a Journey from Paper to Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, the award winners are Mr. Daniel Obeng-Etua. Mr. Daniel Obeng-Etua, may I humbly request our board chair to do this presentation for us, Professor Isaac Dontwi, Mr. Daniel Obeng-Etua, and Mr. Harold Abeka. Mr. Harold Abeka. They are picking certificates as the awards. Oh, let's clap for them, please. There is also the Oral Presentation Award. The first three, so you will do the Oral Presentation Award as well. The first three, the third one goes to the theme, the topic that was navigating the landscape of policy and regulatory standards in e-learning in Ghana. It has three authors, Andrew Kofi Annan, Edmond Nelson Amasa, and Christopher Addo. I will welcome them as a third place for the oral presentation. The second group is, their topic was Digital Transformation in Education, Challenges, Effectiveness, Perception of Computer-Assisted Instruction Application and Fixes. A very, very innovative paper that was presented. And the authors are Emmanuel Opong, Eric Apia Chumesi, Ebenezer Eko Mensah, and Kenneth Daku Ateko. That is the second. And at the first place, we have the paper with the title Design and Development of Pedagogical Agent Persona to Enhance Project-Based Learning in Ghana Senior Schools. The author is Akwesi Adomako Buache, the best paper presenter of the conference. The Best Oral Presentation Award. For the next award, thank you, sir. Thank you, Chair. The next award, I will humbly request of Mr. Emmanuel Adeniyi, the Regional Engagement Coordinator for ACU, to do the presentation, please. And this is the award that is sponsored by the MasterCard Foundation in collaboration with the AgriConnect partners. It is an honor to read the category. The award is to be presented to a student in the Agric who has shown exceptional dedication and performance in online learning, utilizing the KNUST e-learning management platform. These are ladies who are not already on the AgriConnect project and program, and the laptops are given to them to incentivize them and to support females in Agric so that they can also enroll on the AgriConnect project. I think that we have the provost of the College of Agric here. He would stand by us whilst we humbly mention these names in doing the presentation, please. So these are the top 5. The first is Hannah Nyako of Natural Resource Management. Hannah Nyako. Oh, let's clap, let's clap, let's clap. So they pick a laptop in the back with certificates as well. Then we have Esther Osei, also Natural Resource. She's a first year. Esther Osei, first year. The College of Agric and Natural Resources. Then we have York Theresa Araba, also a first year student. College of Agriculture and Natural Resources. She is reading BSc Packaging Technology. Congratulations. Thanks to AgriConnect and MasterCard Foundation. The next one is Adoma Yvette Kimberley. She's also in the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, reading Agri-Biotechnology, second year. The next one, the 5th one, is Banini Gifty McCaffrey, College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, reading BSc Packaging Technology. Thanks so very much, MasterCard Foundation, AgriConnect, for paying attention to these dear ladies. We are so grateful. Thank you, Provost, for supervising this. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The next award presentation is going to go to outstanding e-learning students. And it is an award presented to a student in each college who has shown exceptional dedication and performance and engagement in their online courses using the learning management system platforms. This was given based on each college. And these awards have been sponsored by the Office of the Vice Chancellor, together with management, and OneConnect. OneConnect is a partner, a premium sponsor of this conference. So from the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, we would humbly plead the Provost to do this. Sorry, Provost, you do for the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Provost College of Agriculture and Natural Resources. For College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, we have Mr. Gideon Ajay Dansukodia taking the award. The course Quality Control and Quality Assurance placed him as the best in agriculture and natural resource using digital systems. Thank you so very much, dear Provost. Thank you. In the absence of the college, the Provost for, you can see that. The Provost for College of Art and Built Environment, we humbly plead Professor Edward Appiah to do this presentation. The one taking the award is Mr. Michael Abeka of the College of Art and Built Environment, where the course is college. Is Michael here? Yeah, let's clap for Michael. Is the best in terms of utilizing digital technologies to learn in the College of Art and Built Environment. And the course Construction Information Technology was one that placed him there. For College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Ms. Bonnie Pressler Rima, Bonnie Prisla Rena. Let's clap for Bonnie. For College of Science, we have Miss Salome Echampo Mabna Emefa. Oh, let's clap for the ladies. They are doing so well. The ladies are doing so well. Proven female using digital technologies. For College of Health Science, Mr. Christian Edem Darko picks the award as the best student using digital technologies based on research methods and statistical analysis as a course. They pick a laptop and certificate from AgriConnect as well. The next one, College of Engineering, goes to Mr. Emmanuel Jima, with a course Introduction to Software Engineering. Emmanuel Jima, congratulations to you. So to do that of the Institute of Distance Learning as the Deputy Director, Prof. Andrew. Let's clap. So for our distance learners, the one taking the award is Mr. Fred Owusu Ajimai. Mr. Fred Owusu Ajimai. Thank you very much, Prof. With the course Managerial Economics, he tops using digital technologies to learn. The advisor has like Crivio indulgence to invite Colin to do this presentation for us. The Secretary General for Association of Commonwealth University, Professor Colin. Let's clap for Prof. And he's going to do the Outstanding E-Learning Educator Award. Outstanding E-Learning Educators Award. And this is the category that recognizes educators in each college who are also using the system very well, creatively, to teach. For the first person, she teaches at the Obuasi campus. And just last month, the award of the laptop was presented to her through the instructional design training that we did. But when we're going through again, we saw that she needs to be given special recognition as well on top of that. So in this gathering, she's picking that certificate to add to her dossier. I'm glad to announce that that award is picked by Dr. Lydia Otu Amponsa. Oh, let's clap for Dr. Lydia doing so well at Obuasi campus. Congratulations. The next one goes to, for College of Humanities and Social Science, a laptop with certificates, Dr. Kojo Apiaje with his course Financial Accounting. Dr. Kojo Apiaje, congratulations. Very active on the virtual classroom and doing so well teaching online. Oh, let's clap for him. Let's do it better. Do it better. For College of Arts and Built Environment, with a course Construction Information Technology, the award goes to Dr. Mrs. Ivy Mame Adjoa Abu. Ivy Mame Adjoa Abu. Congratulations, Doc. Let's clap for her as she comes. She picks a laptop with certificates. Laptop with certificates. For the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, not surprisingly, this one goes with a course titled PKG 353 Professional Ethics. And it is presented to Dr. Kojo Buachi-Buadu, our chairman for the conference. Not surprised, oh, not surprised. A well-deserving award to you. Congratulations, so proud of you. And thanks to our Vice Chancellor, this goes with a laptop and a certificate. The next one also goes with the course code PHYS 553, and it's Advanced Classical Mechanics. Vice Chancellor, this person is the president of UTAC. You should see his timetable. He has in-person, online, e-learning studio. He classically uses the space than nobody else. And that person from the College of Science is Professor Eric Kwabena Abavari. Abavari has joined us online because he's on the nursing assignment. Yes, yes. So, Chris, okay, right. Prof. Andrew will pick it for Bavari for record. Bavari is on now. So, thanks to the Office of Vice Chancellor, he picks a laptop and a certificate as well. The next person from the College of Health Sciences, Professor Edmond Ekwaji, who also is winning with his research methods and statistical analysis course that he handles. Professor Ekwaji is here. Let's clap for him. So proud of him. For College of Engineering, with the course Introduction to Software Engineering, Dr. Mrs. Teresa Samuela Mame Atuma is the one who picks the award. Samuela, if you are here. All right. And for the Institute of Distance Learning, the course Managerial Economics, handled by our friend Professor Eric Otin Abeye Fosu, also picks this award. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Prof. Thank you. Please, you may sit. Chair, may I humbly request of a dear commandant, maybe the first time to command a commandant, to come up front and do this presentation for us. This one is Outstanding E-Learning Educator Award, retiree category, and it's presented to a retiree who is doing so well, even on retirement, using this system. It goes to a lecturer called Dr. Godfred Yeboah Enum in the College of Art and Built Environment, Painting and Sculpture Department. Thanks to our Vice Chancellor, you'll pick a laptop and a certificate as well. Oh, let's clap for him. It's not easy to be on retirement and still be technology savvy. He wasn't born before computer. Retirement and still digital native is prestigious. The next one is the e-learning, Exemplary E-Learning Administrator Award. And dear Vice Chancellor, I'm glad to announce that this goes to the Registrar of the E-Learning Center, Mr. Christopher Addo, who has shown outstanding dedication in supporting and advancing e-learning initiative that we run here. So proud of him. A very hard-working, dependable registrar of the e-learning center. Let's clap, let's clap, let's clap. So beautiful. Congratulations, Chris. Congratulations. Thank you, Commandant. Thank you, sir. Dear Vice Chancellor, humbly, may you do the last presentation for me, please. Thank you. And this is a big one. It is called the Lifetime Achievement in E-Learning Award. And it honors a long-serving staff member on retirement who has made some substantial contributions to the development and success of e-learning here at KNUST over the years. The search committee found no one else than the chairman of the e-learning board, Professor Isaac Kwame Donchi. Let's celebrate this legend of e-learning and distance learning. He's really done so well. The foundations of distance learning KNUST can be traced to this noble man here. He doesn't grow, always active. Today he has walked like a military man. Congratulations, so grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Another round of applause for all our winners. We'll continue. If you have not won anything yet, don't worry. As you can see, we have a bit more. So we'll continue with that. Well, since yesterday, we've had the honor of having the Secretary General and Chief Executive of the Association of Commonwealth University, ACU, Professor Colin Rondan, as our keynote speaker. He's been here since morning, listening in, and I think we should give him the floor to give us a few words of his impression of the conference so far. So please give our keynote speaker another round of applause as he takes the stage to give us an impression of this amazingly well-organized conference.
Well, thank you very much indeed. And I want to start with, again, thanks, enormous thanks for the invitation. I've enjoyed this hugely, and I've really learned a lot. I do have to say that. This has been a great learning experience, and it's also kind of enthused me for this topic, which is always important as you keep going through life to get enthusiasms. So, not only that, but I'd also like to congratulate you on putting on such an amazing event, and I particularly want to congratulate your rather amazing Vice-Chancellor, who I know is the driving force behind this, and the remarkable Professor Eric Asante, who is a great leader in this field, and many others, the whole e-learning team, of course, but I can't go through everybody. Just my reflections then. I've been hugely struck by the emphasis of this conference, which to me has been on people and systems. And that is the key. Now, it's easy to say it's not about the tech. Of course it's about the tech. We need the tech, but we already know that. Yes, it's about cost, but with cost is just priorities. It just really depends what you prioritize, and that's where the leadership comes in. If the leader prioritizes the right things, and in this case, we're talking e-learning, and I've seen that throughout the piece, whether it's the government of Ghana, whether it's GCHEC, the university, and the other universities in the Pebble network, and I don't doubt other universities in Ghana as well, or indeed, as we heard from the Major General, in the Kofi Annan Institute, which again is a world leader in this respect. And that's amazing to see. So cost can be done, but people are really key to all of this, and that has emerged so strongly. The question of co-creation, the question of partnership, the question of collaboration, all of those depend on the people and depend on working together. And I was particularly struck, and I have to say this, by the emphasis on inclusion, which we've heard again from almost every speaker, including those we've heard from today. And very symbolic and importantly practical illustration of that, and I'm going to embarrass them now, but is our sign language interpreters. The team of interpreters, including our gentleman here. A big round of applause, please, for an amazing performance. Not an easy thing to do for so long. Thank you. On systems, we have heard a lot about that, and it is absolutely critical. You cannot leave this to chance. There are so many actors in this space. There's so many moving parts. What we've heard is that you have to build a system. You've got to keep it simple. You've got to take it step by step. I said something a little bit similar about being patient, but it really is true. You don't just need tech. You don't just need the resources. You need the people and you need the systems, and that has very much emerged for me. And it was wonderful to hear from the e-learning ambassadors, because if you take together the inclusion and the co-creation, that was a fantastic example of that. You know, you have the e-learning ambassadors up here showing what they're doing, cascading, taking the message out with their personal enthusiasm and knowledge and achievement, spreading the message. And that's really what this all has to be about. I was also struck by the critical link between e-learning and international development. It has surely got to be the fundament. And we heard the references that the Commandant made to Kofi Annan and Nelson Mandela and others who have been leaders in this respect. And it is absolutely true. So there are huge opportunities there. And the real focus that we've heard again and again on the 3 C's, capacity, connectivity, and content. So we do know how to do it. It's just actually doing it is more difficult, but we certainly know what we have to do. The other thing that struck me was the question of, we're dealing here with a lot of unknowns. You know, we're dealing with a very uncertain future. We heard about that defined as the imagination gap, with that wonderful image of the telephones in the 1960s and the telephone of the future. They couldn't imagine a telephone without a cable. You know, whereas now that's what we live by. So I think what we're doing here is doing our very best to imagine the future. All you can do is that. You have to at least try. And that's what we're doing collectively here to overcome that. And it was very interesting to hear the questions of the hype and the promise around AI. And particularly one thing struck me, and it takes me back to the people question. AI is not about technology, it's about partnership. And understanding what partnership really means, the partnership between people and technology, in this case, which is almost the same thing because we make the technology, that is also critical in all of this, as are digital literacy and AI literacy. And actually, one thing I'm going to do when I go away from this conference is look for an online course in AI literacy, because I still find it quite baffling in certain ways. And I'm sure that many of us in this room do. And I think it's extremely important to make sure that we take a responsibility for ourselves and educate ourselves as this all develops. The final point I'm going to make is that I was very struck by the presentation by Edmund from GTEC, because having the policy framework and the policy dialogues and the leadership also, of course, from the Ministry of Education here and GTEC working together is critical to the success of this. So I've actually seen in action at this conference universities. There are representatives from industry. We've had talks about that as well. Universities, industry, civil society and government all working together to make this happen. And just in conclusion, really, I'd say what's going to make e-learning successful for Ghana and for all countries and for the world is a high degree of awareness, a high degree of understanding, and that's what a conference like this achieves. It shows it's a priority, it shows it's important, and it does raise awareness. And one way it does that also is by celebrating achievement. So it was wonderful to see that you capped off the conference with awards to students and staff and all those involved in all this. And I congratulate you very heartily on that. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much, Professor Riordan. We appreciate your presence, your expertise, your time. You added such richness to our conference, and you're truly appreciated. And I think we should do that in a round of applause. And speaking of applause, adding on such richness with their presence were our exhibitors. And we'd like to acknowledge the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center. Thank you so much for joining us for this year's conference. Kabod e-learning services, thank you so much for your participation. The Ministry of Economy and Industry, Israel, also adding on to our conference. One Connect, South Africa. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. KNUST e-learning center virtual reality. It was very interesting what you exhibited. We appreciate you. Keep on doing such an amazing work. Apex Tech Training Institute. Can we give them a round of applause? And finally, Jackson Institute of Technology. Please give them a round of applause. I would have liked to introduce the committee, but I promise I will do so after we take the closing remarks from our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Rita Akosua-Dickson. Give her a round of applause, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Anita. Just listening to Professor Colin Rodan, I was like, I think he has actually given the closing remarks. Didn't he do that? So I'll keep it very short and simple. Thank you, Prof. Indeed, what a beautiful cocktail of ideas, minds, and what have you that we have had the opportunity to share right from Monday when the e-learning week was declared, from yesterday when this international conference on e-learning started to today. And it's because we had a certain group. You know the name of that group? People. We had you. Why are you sitting there not clapping for yourselves? We had you. And indeed, and I agree with him, it's all about people, is it not? Our people will continue to be our everything. Our human resource will continue to be our wealth. AI, whatever, and indeed, I agree, we are in the digital era. And we all own up to that. But do you think that AI can ever take human beings out? Is AI, who does the AI systems, or what is AI built on? I guess it's on data. True or false? And who puts those data together? Human beings. So it's all about people. And that is why I am extremely, very, very, very happy that we made time to be here this week, to be here from yesterday, just to listen to ourselves, focusing on this brilliant theme. Fostering excellence in e-learning across diverse disciplines, progress, challenges, and prospects. I think that the conversation has been very deep. And I believe that the kind of discourse that we have had, I want to believe that the degree of its richness should not be allowed to end today. I think I would want to admonish all of us that the conversation continues. Do you agree with me? I believe we've made a number of networks here. Let's continue to have the conversations. The question that we must always continually ask ourselves, e-learning. We are in the digital space. What next? How do we continue to improve? Because you see, the target is that it doesn't matter what we do. At the end of the day, across disciplines, in all our institutions, the people that we are training, the international professionals that we are raising, the peace that we are keeping, making sure that globally, because of course you can't do anything, Commandant, if there's no peace. We must ensure that the common denominator is that we do not leave anybody behind. Inclusivity. Inclusivity. If you don't remember anything at all about this conference, remember that e-learning, digital space, the technological advancement that we keep hammering on, it's all hinged on people. And when it comes to people, we cannot discriminate. We must carry everybody along. It's an all-inclusive education we are talking about here. And for us in this institution, that is what drives us. How could we have had this beautiful conference, this beautiful week, without our resource persons? You have challenged us so much. If I want to go through the list, please, for them, do it for them, do it for them, do it for them. Please, please. Thank you, Prof. Collins. Thank you, all our resource persons, Commandant and team, and everybody. We have been blown away in a very, very happy way, how you have devoted time to just be part of this conversation, to enrich it for all of us. Let's clap for all our resource persons again. All our exhibitors, all our poster presenters, everybody. And I mean Dick, Tom, and Harry, and Esther and Sarah. Everybody. Kofi, Amma, and Yao. Everybody that has contributed. And how am I able to show appreciation without looking into the eyes of the board chair of the e-learning group? Prof. Ike Donchi, I salute you on behalf of management. Thank you. Thank you. Director, E-Learning Center, Prof. Asante, we say Ayiko to you and your team. KNUST E-Learning Center. Just click it and let's get on with it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I said it on, was it yesterday or Monday? I can't even remember. But you know, when you have such a refreshing program, you are just sure that whilst you slept and snored, some people kept awake. And I'm referring to the planning committee of this program. Professor, I'm giving you professor in advance. Take it. Kwajo, please, you and your team, where are you? Committee, planning committee, give us a wave. I know you are still working. Clap for them, Aiko, Aiko. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You make what we do possible. Again, it's about people. Vice Chancellor, management, we can't do this. It is the people, it is the team. They get the job done. We salute you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Do it for them again. Do it for them again. It was indeed refreshing to have a number of you come up front and receive your congratulations. We share in your success. But you see, here at KNUST, anytime we begin to appreciate you, something follows. We are also applying for something. So we have appreciated you, and we are applying that what? We want more. So congratulations, but we want more innovations. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let the conversation on e-learning continue. Let us ensure that the collaborations, putting ideas together across our institutions, wherever we are, we continue to dialogue, we continue to talk. Best practices, if you find something out, share. And I hope that the director will create a platform so that we can continue to be sharing ideas even after leaving this physical space. And of course, we cannot leave our friends who joined us virtually. It is a very happy moment for me as Vice Chancellor, as I appreciate all of you for all the energies that you have put into giving us a very successful e-learning week and a very successful, very, very, very successful international e-learning conference. I thank you all for your contributions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vice Chancellor. A round of applause for VC. On that note of acknowledgement, I'd like to share in a couple of thank yous, especially to our sponsors, Multineck Enterprise, Andy Sap, ProData Africa, Fortinet, Republic Bank, ASIP Construction, Belacqua, Twillium Industrial Company Limited, OneConnect, and UPK, as well as our collaborators, MasterCard Foundation, the Ministry of Education, ASU. We also have the Center for National Distance Learning and Open Schooling. We have Elsevier. We have the University Accommodations and Conference, KNUST. We have the Trade and Economic Missions Embassy of Israel in Ghana, the Time Higher Education, SRC, Open Praxis, Agri-Impact Limited, the Association of Commonwealth Universities, and GRASAG. We're also grateful for our media partners, Focus 94.3 FM, Tech TV, Love 99.5 FM, Joy News. Thank you all very much. I'm going to call Professor Santi to continue with his presentation. A round of applause for him again.
Thank you very much. Dear we've had a very awesome guest presentations from our speakers, and we humbly want to call on our dear Vice Chancellor to do these presentations for us. The keynote address was delivered by Professor Colin, and we want to, on behalf of KNUST, present this beautiful adornment to Prof. Let's clap for Prof. We have we also call on Major General Richard Ado Jenny. Professor Edward Appiah. Professor Edward Appiah. Mr. Emmanuel Adeniyi. Mr. Emmanuel Adeniyi. Emmanuel. Dr. Edmond Alandon. Dr. Edmond Alandon, Head Policy, GTech. Professor Ebenezer Malcolm. Professor Ebenezer Malcolm, Ghana Telecom University, Dean of Graduate School, Ghana Telecom University, Professor Malcolm. Mr. Lawrence Sapon, Registrar of the Ghana Teaching Council, National Teaching Council. Okay. Mr. Lawrence Sapon, Deputy Registrar. Professor Wilberforce Owusu-Ansah, thank you so very much. Dr. Samuel Awuku from TTEL. Dr. Samuel Awuku from TTEL. Ms. Francesca Ofori Indinya from, all right. Mr. Frank Loglo Senor. Frank is here? All right. Let's clap for Frank. Thank you very much, Prof. I think the rest are online, so we'll get it to them. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Professor Sante. I'm going to call on the chairman for the planning committee, Dr. Kojo Boakye-Boadu, to give us some announcements.
Thank you, Anita. Prof. Chair, on behalf of the planning committee, we also want to thank you. You have thanked everyone. So we also want to thank you. Frankly, you make the work very easy for us. And we are so grateful for all the support that you give to the e-learning center and the e-learning conference. We especially also want to appreciate Sendlos. They have been a part and parcel of this whole arrangement, and they are also supporting us with some few laptops to present to senior members and faculty. So we are grateful. I want to also thank the subcommittee chairs and members for their dedication and sleepless night. This beautiful thing we see, as the Vice Chancellor said, is due to their output, and we are grateful to every one of them. Please, a few announcements. Professor Colin will be available to interact with those of us who would want to engage him on the lines of ACU and what they offer. So please, when we close, you can get to him and share your thoughts with him. On the certificate, because it is an e-learning conference, we no longer print hard copy certificates. So we issue e-certificate. That means that when you were registering, you were asked to give us your email address. And if your email address is correct, you can be sure that after this conference, we'll send you an email that will have a link. You just click on the link, place in there the correct name you use to register, and then your certificate will be available to you to download. Please ensure that you use the name and the email address you use during the registration process for this. We are taking a group photograph as the tradition demands with all our dignitaries and everybody in the auditorium on stage. We're taking one group photograph. They will all be published on the conference website and online, so you can go there and pick those that you need. We have a QR code. Is it ready? We are projecting it. Please help us. Give us your honest feedback of this year's conference, all that you think of the conference, so that we can improve upon the subsequent ones. Once it is projected, you can do so. And so we thank you for being with us from Monday till now, and we hope to see you next year. Immediately after the closing prayer, please, our dignitaries, we crave your indulgence. Help us take a group photograph with everybody in the auditorium. Thank you.
Well, Dr. Boadu, do us the honor of the closing prayer.
Shall we humbly rise to our feet as we pray? We are grateful unto you, our Lord. On Monday, when we started, we knew that you had moved ahead of us and that you were bringing us to a successful end. We thank you for the lives of our Vice Chancellor, management, for this dream of ensuring that nobody is left behind, even in the digital space. We thank you for bringing all of us together for this beautiful thing we see. We thank you for strength, for the financial resources, and every other effort you granted unto us to be able to make this a reality. We continue to pray for KNUST, that God, you help us to continually shine to the rest of the world and lead in every sphere of life. For all those that traveled from far and near to this place, we ask you to grant them traveling mercies so that we can journey back safely to our various abodes. Keep all of us so that when we meet next year, we would be glad to say that it is your doing. We thank you now and forevermore. Amen.
Also, please, there is special message front, and there will be at the back. Everybody this way will have a big picture for our